Hello everybody, I'm out here with the girls and we're going to tell you the story about why we use the food we are using now with them. And if you just want to know what it is without the whole story, we are using Kalmbach 17% layer feed. And I'm going to tell you all about why. This is the 17% Kalmbach. That's what we're using. And here's my girls, and let me tell you all about it. The first food that we ever was giving them was the Producer's Pride. I guess 16%, that's a protein. So one of these girls, this one right here, in May 2022, I come out here one day and like her butt is hanging out of her butt. She has a vent prolapse and vent gleat, and it was insane. And I was like, oh boy. So I brought her inside, and this isn't a video about vent prolapse. So, I mean, I figured it out, and after about a week, she was good to go and came back outside. So that happened. Then it happened again in the fall. Then it happened to Shy Shy, who's in the house right now. Then it happened on Christmas Day, 2022. But this time, instead of it, resolving in a week, this lasted almost 2 months. It just wasn't stopping. And then she just started leaking fluid all over the place. I finally decided to bring her to some kind of vet who said it was probably coccidiosis. I treated them for coccidiosis. Nothing. Then I remembered about this issue people were having with their chickens that not laying eggs, like widespread. Tons and tons of people with their chickens not laying eggs. And then when they decided to change their brand of food, have them free range, something like this, they all started laying eggs again. So I decided, well, let me just try that. Maybe it's the food. Well, I stopped giving her the Producer's Pride. And what do you know? It stopped. So I'm like, okay, that's wrong. That's not right. So I'm like, now what do I do? So now I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm a year in on this, right? At this point. I find this. This is what I start using. This was now the Hen House Reserve Extraordinary Layer Feed. And I did it because I thought this was going to be the best. It was all natural ingredients, right? Okay, it had like bits of corn and peas and like whatever, oats, in the pellets, the protein complete. I can't even read this. Vegetables. I don't know. I just thought it was everything. You want some? You're picking it. So let's say it was just like about March of 2023. I put them on this stuff. A few months later, I start noticing these soft-shelled eggs, right? And hey, poor Bok. And like I showed you in the video I just posted about Shy Shy singing the egg song, I thought she was the one laying soft-shelled eggs, and why not? She's got all kinds of problems. But then I found out it wasn't just her. And then I didn't realize the long road of pain I was just about to head down with all the problems we were about to stumble into. That being like the first one was the calcium deficiency. I'm like, clearly this is a calcium deficiency. I start giving them the Nutrigench calcium. We have a vitamin D3 deficiency. I forgot to mention that at this time I briefly switched them to the Kalmbach 16% layer feed, which was apparently similar to the Producer's Pride. And guess what? That chicken's prolapsed all over again. So I stopped giving her that and just went back to the Hen House Reserve. Then one day in June, I come out here and there's Shy Shy looking devastating, like a mangled wreck. She can't walk and she just looks like a total mess. I bring her inside. This turned out to be a vitamin B12 deficiency called curly toe paralysis. So now she's in the house, and unfortunately, when I got him in the house, these guys get a little bit neglected. I'm like, can't be out here as much. I don't realize that they are now starting to peck each other's feathers out at the same time. It was the summer. So now I'm looking also at a protein deficiency, all kinds of issues. And unfortunately, this protein deficiency did lead to a death. And since this is just about the food, we'll just stick with the food issue right now. So, Shy, I'm trying to bring her back outside. She's recovered. She lived through this nightmare. It was horrible. A video about that will come up soon. You can treat the vitamin B deficiency with food and poultry cell, by the way. Quick FYI. Anyway, and now I bring her out, and now they're pecking her feathers. And, you know, she's not 100%. So I bring her back inside. And then this one, Bok Bok, gets, like, pecked on her butt. She's got scabs, like... And you don't want that, because when they see the blood, they get excited. They switch on and freak out, flip out, and start attacking the blood and the scab. So now Bok Bok's in the house. And now I'm like, I realize, okay, this food almost killed all my chickens. And I want to say this, it's important. This might not be true for everybody. This is definitely true for me. These are red stars, red sex links, golden comets. These chickens are bred to be constant egg machines. They lay every single day through the winter. It doesn't take a break. Their laying cycle is about 3 years, and then that's the end of it for them. And it causes a lot of problems, a lot of vulnerabilities. So this story might not apply to everybody, but it definitely applies to these guys. Because what I found, I looked and looked and looked. I saw the scratch and peck looked like a good option, but it was a little too pricey for me. Where is it? This is what I found. 17% layer pellets from Kalmbach. Same company, but the ingredients. And now this package doesn't have the ingredients on it for me to show it to you, the difference. The difference between these like processed products, between this one and the producers. Oh, the bag spilled. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, okay, they made a little mess here. So look, corn, soybean meal, canola meal, dried corn distillers, grain with solubles, wheat middlings, and all this. I don't know what any of that is. But this one, and I don't even have the, I'll put it in the description box when I look it up. You'll see the ingredients for this, which are not on this package, are way more processed foods. And everything has changed once I switched to this one with those kinds of ingredients, whatever that all is. Now, I forgot to mention when it came to this, which I thought was going to be like a lifesaver with all the natural ingredients, I discovered, because I was inside all the time not seeing everything, the food was scattered all over the bottom of the coop. I don't know if they were eating or what they were eating. They weren't really eating the pellets, which are this tiny little pellets that are supposed to contain all of the essential supplements. Listen, supplementation and having everything you need in the food, apparently, guys, is like fat butts. Yeah, so I don't really know what exactly was the problem with Hen House Reserve, but sometimes I see people say they're going to try it, and I just want to be like, oh no, like, don't do it. But I don't know. Maybe it is the right thing, but keep an eye out. See, make sure they're not just throwing it all over the floor and not eating it. So shout out to 17% this thing. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you. Happy spring, right? Yeah, basically. They got a little xylophone over there, but they don't care. You can see Bok Bok's got the split combs from adventure and gang fighting. A lot of gang fighting going on in here. I also want to just say that over here at Shy Hill Farm, we thank God for everything. We thank God when everything works out, and we thank God when it doesn't, because He's gonna make it work out. Remember to stay praying, because that's what we do here at Shy Hill Farm. Ain't that right, ladies? No, Snowdrop, you're not an atheist, okay? Bonus shy footage right from the kitchen.